Welcome to another YouTube video talking about Raw, SmackDown, NXT 205, Lucha Underground. Alright, so Raw started with Bobby Lashley and Roman Reigns. Their pull apart brawl, which was good, but they do it all the time. And then we got Alexa Bliss and Mickie James versus Nia Jax and Natalya. Nia and Natalya win. Pretty sure Alexa Bliss got tapped out. Oh wait, no, that was a DQ because Alexa Bliss grabbed a kendo stick. Sorry. Then we get No Way Jose versus Mojo Rawley. Mojo Rawley wins, which was a nothing match basically. And I'll do my Extreme Rules predictions at the end of all these reviews. Then we get a Drew McIntyre and Rollins segment. McIntyre is going into his peace gimmick again. Oh, so stupid. About Dallas versus Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy wins. And the gear up for their tag match at Extreme Rules, Matt and Bray versus Bo and Curtis Axel. Ember Moon versus Liv Morgan. Ember Moon wins. The Riot Squad continues to be in their holding pattern until Ruby Riott comes back. Elias and Finn Balor versus Bobby Roode. Elias and Baron Corbin versus Bobby Roode and Finn Balor. Bobby Roode and Finn Balor win. Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins. Drew McIntyre wins, which basically means that they're probably going to give Drew a push at some point because they let him beat Seth Rollins. All right, it's everything from Raw. Do NXT next since that's what I see up here. Adam Cole, baby, versus Danny Burch. Adam Cole wins, and people are saying that Adam Cole might fight Ricochet. Shout out to Deluxe Man because he's the one that said that. Adam Cole versus Ricochet at the next NXT Takeover, which be great. I'd love that match, and Ricochet should win the title if that match does happen. Vanessa Bourne versus Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane wins with the like basically a cross-legged Boston Crab, where she just pulls all the way back. She calls it the anchor because her gimmick is Pirate Princess. Mustache Mountain versus Undisputed Era. Mustache Mountain lose. Undisputed Era wins and regains their tag titles because Trent Seven's knee was injured to all hell. So Tyler Bate had to throw in the towel. All right, now let me look up SmackDown results. There, we got a lot of tag matches on the show. Asuka versus James Ellsworth. Asuka wins. Becky was on the show. Honestly, I don't remember. Anyway, we'll go through the show and see if I remember. Oh, well, we got Andrade versus Sin Cara, and Andrade won. This was Andrade's best match on main roster so far. 10-man tag match, which is the main event. Bludgeon Brothers, Insanity versus Team Hell No and the New Day. Team Hell No and the New Day win. This was a pretty good match. I'd give it a C. AJ versus Shinsuke ended in DQ because Jeff and Rusev. Well, Rusev interferes and then Jeff comes out to make the save. So then we get Jeff and AJ versus Rusev and Shinsuke. Rusev and Shinsuke win. Rusev pins Jeff Hardy. Then we got those one-on-one matches that I said. SmackDown was an okay show. Wasn't bad. $205 Live was Akira Tozawa versus Jobber. Tozawa wins, and then Leo Rush and Akira Tozawa are probably going to have a match next week. The Cruiserweight title match, Cedric versus Hideo. This was a pretty good match. I'll give it like 4 stars, I guess. Well, no, 3 stars. 3-star match. Cedric wins, retains the title. Tony Nese versus Kalisto. Kalisto wins. Oh, this is an actual video.
Are you so excited? My first meeting, he has gone for years, and I was watching him wrestle, and I was like, he's my favorite. I him, and I was like, I want to buy one of his shirts. So we went up and bought his shirt. He was like, actually, this is my last shirt. Do you mind if I take a picture? He was like, sure. So we took a picture, and then he tweeted it, and it kind of went everywhere. And so we followed him ever since.
Anyway, where was I? I was watching a video from Danielle Fisher, Topanga from Boy Meets World, meeting Leo. Well, not meeting Leo Rush, but seeing him again because they're friends, apparently. So cool. Oh yeah, that jobber that Hideo faced, Akira Tozawa faced. That was Colin Delaney from ECW back in 2008. Lucha Underground episode. This had no backstage segments until the end, or out of arena segments, or whatever you want to call. So this week's episode starts with Cortez Castro, who was the police officer from the first season. The first season, second season, whatever you want to say. Well, both, I guess. Him versus Matanza Cueto. Matanza Cueto wins because it was another sacrifice to the temple, so it was another squash match for him. Evilise versus Joey Ryan. Evilise wins, and she wins one of the Aztec medallions. This was a good back and forth match. Son of Havoc versus Killshot versus the Mac. The Mac wins, and so Antonio Cueto came out and said the person that gets pinned gets nothing. So the Mac wins, and the Mac and Son of Havoc each get a medallion. I don't know how many medallions they have left. I know I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be 7, and they've given away 4 this week, and I think 1 last week. So I think they got 2 left. Mil Muertes versus Cage. Mil Muertes wins because Pentagon Jr. comes out, or he hides in the crowd, pulls off his King Cuerno mask to reveal it's Pentagon Jr., and then he does the Zero Miero and then attacks him. So yeah, Mil Muertes wins, and then he calls Katrina in there to do the look of death, and Katrina's like, nah. Like Katrina basically gives Mil Muertes the look of death because Katrina isn't dead anymore. Like she used to be dead in the reality that is the show. But then when Phoenix got defeated in that casket match, then she became alive. Okay, so now the backstage segment that the only backstage segment that happened was the Rabbit Tribe, which is Paul London and those two other guys. I forgot their names. I think one of their names is like Vivala or something. Um. Anyway, Paul London, he's talking to Kevin Cross, who's the guy from Impact Wrestling, and they're in this like Alice in Wonderland type area or whatever, or purgatory, I guess. And then Kevin Cross is like, "You got to kill Mascarita Sangrata, the guy that brought you here," and he's like, "If you don't kill him, then we're done. Like you're leaving, you're gone." And so he's like, "Okay, so I'll kill him." So Mascarita Sangrata is now dead. So there you go. And that's okay. So now I go to Extreme Rules. And I didn't add TNA in here this time. Next time I'll do it. Stop it. Here we go. 2018. Look at the full match card. Okay. All right. So New Day versus Sanity and a tables match for the kickoff show. I think Sanity's gonna win because it's a way for Sanity to win and the New Day not to get pinned. Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin, Constable Corbin. Finn Balor will probably win. Kevin Owens versus Braun Strowman. I can see Braun winning, or I guess Braun could do something stupid and throw Kevin again through the cage, and Kevin wins that way. Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor. What? Roman Reigns versus Bobby Lashley. Roman will probably win and then go on to fight Brock at SummerSlam. Even though this isn't a number contenders match, but Roman will probably come out and say, "Hey, I beat Bobby, so I get to fight Brock, right?" Jeff versus Shinsuke. Shinsuke will probably win, be the new U.S. champion since he failed to get the WWE title like 7 times. Ziggler versus Rollins in a 30-minute Iron Man match. This probably should be main event because I don't see AJ Rusev being main event. So I would say the IC title should be an event. Seth versus Ziggler. I would say Drew's probably going to play a factor in Ziggler getting at least one fall. But overall, I think Seth's going to win. Nia versus Alexa. Alexa will probably win. Carmella versus Asuka. And James Ellsworth is in a shark cage. So Carmella will probably win because James Ellsworth is going to interfere. Like, you don't put somebody in a shark cage and expect them not to do anything. B-Team versus Matt Hardy and Bray. Matt Hardy and Bray. Bludgeon Brothers versus Team Hell No. Probably Bludgeon Brothers because Miz will probably interfere. AJ versus Nakamura. God dang it. AJ versus Rusev. AJ will probably win. All right, so that's everything. So see you guys next week for some more reviews. I don't want to steal Sammy Guevara's outro. I'll just say, see you guys later. If you want to hear Sammy Guevara's outro, I'll do it real quick. Because Sammy Guevara's outro is thank you for spending a little bit of your time watching a little bit of my life. And that's for his vlogs, basically. So the YouTubers that I watch, Sammy Guevara, Deluxe Man, Aaron Rift, I watch Fightful, I watch Wrestling Inc., I watch What Culture, I watch Cultaholic. So that's basically why I started doing YouTube videos, because I was like, oh, I watched all those guys, so might as well start doing YouTube videos myself. So, anyways, you want to go follow those guys, and follow me. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'll tweet this out, put it on my Facebook, all that. So, yeah, see you guys. See you guys next week.